Whereas in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
City wakes, footsteps fill the street, merchants calling, engines roaring, everyone to meet. Hands on clocks and eyes on plans, dreams they chase today. None can see eternity, is only breaths away. They build their towers to the sky, they speak of tomorrow's gain. Yet heaven's voice is whispering through sunshine and through rain. Like in the days before the flood, life goes rushing on, buying, selling, laughing loud as if the night won't come. But in a moment, in a breath, the trumpet's cry will sound, and those who hear the shepherd's call will rise above the ground. Children playing in the yard, neighbors wave hello, coffee steams in kitchen light, morning's gentle glow. Every heart so confident the world will stay the same, not knowing time is trembling at the mention of his name. The sky is calm, the streets are full, the hour seems so far, yet heaven's gates are ready, and the King is near the door. Like in the days before the flood, life goes rushing on, buying, selling, laughing loud as if the night won't come. But in a moment, in a breath, the trumpet's cry will sound, and those who hear the shepherd's call will rise above the ground. Two in the field, one taken away, two in the night, one left to pray. The world keeps turning unaware, but glory waits in open air. Like in the days before the flood, still the crowds will roam, but when the trumpet shakes the earth, the faithful will go home. In a moment, in a breath, the skies will open wide, and those who watched and kept the faith will meet him in the sky.
The signs were there, the warnings were spoken, yet the world kept moving forward. Then the voice came, calling through the noise of a restless world.
A whisper rides the morning air, soft but strong and clear, calling through the crowded streets, the hour is drawing near. People pause but shake their heads, returning to their day, not knowing heaven's warning is only breaths away. Listen, listen to the sound, a trumpet far but true, a voice that calls through time itself is reaching out to you. A voice in the wind is crying, time will soon run out. Search your heart, awaken now, do not live in doubt. Check your faith, do not delay. The night is drawing near, for soon the King of Glory will suddenly appear. The mountains hear, the oceans know, creation seems to sigh. The heavens hold a secret written in the sky. Still the world keeps moving on as if it cannot fall. Yet mercy's voice keeps calling with love that warns us all. Listen, listen to the sound. Before the silence comes, the clock of earth is counting down to heaven's kingdom drums. A voice in the wind is crying, time will soon run out. Search your heart, awaken now, do not live in doubt. Check your faith, do not delay. The night is drawing near, for soon the King of Glory will suddenly appear. Knock and the door will open wide. Seek and the truth you'll find. Grace is calling one last time before the end of time. A voice in the wind is crying, do not wait too long. Turn your heart toward the light and join redemption's song. Check your faith, the hour is late. The trumpet waits to sound. For when the King of Heaven comes, his people will be found.
As the rain fell against my umbrella, I thought about the warnings the world refused to hear. But the greatest struggle was not the streets. It was happening behind closed doors, between two people who loved each other, but no longer believed the same truth.
The table's set, but no one speaks. The night feels cold and long. The faith that once felt strong between us now feels almost gone.
Words are waiting on our lips, but none of them are said. And questions linger quietly in every thought we dread.
Somewhere in the silence, a whisper calls our name.
There's silence in the air tonight, between the doubt and prayer. Two hearts searching for the truth in words we do not share. Hope is holding through the storm, though answers seem so rare. And somewhere past the quiet night, God's voice is in the air.
Some still say that heaven hears each trembling heart that cries. Others search the empty sky for meaning in the signs.
Still a quiet mercy waits beyond the weight we bear, calling through the noise of life and silence in the air.
Listen through the shadows before the dawn appears.
Grace is moving closer, even through our fears. There's silence in the air
Tonight,
between the doubt and prayer. Two hearts searching for the truth in words we do not share. Hope is holding through the storm, though answers seem so rare. And somewhere past the quiet night, God's voice is in the air.
two souls standing side by side, yet worlds apart inside.
One still reaching out in faith, one trying hard to hide. There's silence in the air tonight, but heaven still can hear every whispered hope we hold for someone we hold dear. Love keeps reaching through the dark, through doubt and through despair. And somewhere past the quiet storm, God's voice breaks through the air.
He heard the warnings, but he didn't listen. He made up his mind. He didn't need faith. And when they said to look to the sky, he laughed.
Standing on the corner where the city lights all glow, people speaking prophecy about things they claim to know. They say the end is coming, that the signs are drawing nigh. I shake my head and laugh at them, just staring at the sky. They say you need forgiveness, they say you need to pray, but I've lived my life my own way, and I'll be fine that way. I'm laughing at the sky tonight, at the stories people tell, saying if I don't believe my soul is bound for hell. If being good ain't good enough, then tell me why I'm trying. They can keep their fear and faith, I'll keep laughing at the sky. They hand me a little So I smile and walk away from every warning sign. They say the king is coming, they say the world will see. But if that day was really real, why hasn't it come to me? I'm laughing at the sky tonight, at the fear inside their eyes, talking about a trumpet sound and saints who start to rise. The world keeps spinning just the same, no reason to start crying. They can keep their faith in clouds, I'll keep laughing at the sky. But something in the evening wind feels heavier than before. A quiet settles over streets like a closing door. The clouds hang low and motionless, the air feels strange and dry. For just a moment, even I stop laughing at the sky. I was laughing at the sky tonight, certain I was right. But something in the silence now doesn't feel the same tonight. The world stands still for just a breath, and no one's asking why. Yet pride still lifts my voice again, still laughing at the sky.
The day would come, just as it was written. The Lord would descend with a shout, with the voice of the archangel and the trumpet of God. And in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, everything would change.
Morning traffic fills the streets, engines hum along, coffee cups and radio noise, another ordinary song. People walking, talking loud, another busy day. No one knows eternity is only breaths away. Then the air grows strangely still, like the world has missed a beat. Heaven's silence hanging low above the crowded streets. In the twinkling of an eye, everything has changed. Cars are crashing, sirens crying, nothing feels the same. Phones are falling to the ground, echoes fill the sky. People vanish all around in the twinkling of an eye. A jacket lies on empty seats, a child's toy on the floor, a ringing phone beside the road, with no one there no more. Voices shouting through the smoke, fear in every cry. Did you see them disappear? right before our eyes. Some are staring at the sky, some fall down in fear, realizing far too late the moment now is here. In the twinkling of an eye, everything has changed. Cars are crashing, sirens crying. Nothing feels the same. Crowds are searching everywhere. Terror asking why. People vanish all around. In the twinkling of an eye, clothes lie folded on the ground, empty streets and cries. Some were ready for the call, some believed the lies. In the twinkling of an eye, heaven called them home. Faithful hearts were lifted up before the world could know. Now the silence fills the earth, and questions fill the sky as the faithful disappeared in the twinkling of an eye.
It happened in a moment, and then they were gone. No warning, just silence, where voices used to be. Families torn apart, streets filled with confusion, and one question rising above it all: where did they go?
Sirens crying through the streets, smoke fills up the sky, cars abandoned on the road, people running by, a mother calling out a name, no answer from her phone, just echoes in the empty air where someone once had stood. Shoes still lying on the floor, keys dropped by the door. Everywhere the same strange story, like the world before, no more. Where did they go? Somebody tell me why. One minute they were standing here, the next they said goodbye. Families searching everywhere, calling through the smoke. Hands are reaching through the dark as everyone cries out, where did they go? Crowds are gathering in the streets, faces filled with fear. Someone whispers trembling words, the ones who believe aren't here. A man falls to his knees and cries, bring him back to me. How could they just disappear? Where could they be? Pictures falling from the wall, empty beds tonight, questions hanging in the silence no one can make right. Where did they go? Somebody tell me why. One minute they were standing here, the next they said goodbye. Brothers searching through the streets, calling out in hope. Hearts are breaking everywhere as everyone cries out. Where did they go? Some remember words once said, warnings they ignore. Now the truth is standing there like an open door. Where did they go? Now the whole world knows. Those who trusted in his name were called to heaven's home. Now the earth is filled with cries from hearts that didn't know, and every voice is asking still, where did they go? Where did they go?
The world was still searching for answers, but for some, the truth had already found them, not in the streets, not in chaos, but in the silence of an empty home where love once lived, now only memories remained.
Her coffee cup is on the table, morning light shines through. Her Bible lying open, right where she always used to. I call her name into the house, but only echoes answer mine. And suddenly the truth I fought is burning in my mind. Every word she said to me is ringing in my head tonight. God, I wish I would have listened when she begged me to believe. Now I'm left behind, standing in the truth I denied. Standing in the truth that she tried to lead me to the light, but I chose my foolish pride. This crazy world is falling apart, and I'm here without her now. Lord, forgive the man I was. I believe somehow. Her coat still hanging by the door, her picture on the wall. The silence in this empty room is louder than it all. I hear her voice inside my heart, just come to church with me. God, I'd give the world tonight for one more chance to see. All those nights she prayed for me, begging heaven for my soul. And I laughed and walked away from the love she tried to show. Now I'm left behind, standing in the truth I denied. Standing in the truth denied. She tried to lead me to the light, but I chose my foolish pride. This broken world is all I see, and she's gone beyond the sky. Lord, forgive the man I was. I'm the one left behind. Tell her that I finally see the truth she tried to show, and somehow give me strength to face this world without her glow. Now I'm left behind in the shadow of her face. There she's standing in your glory now, beyond these heaven gates. This crazy world is closing in, but her love still lights my mind. Lord, forgive the man I was. Lord, forgive the man I was, the one she left behind.
He stood there every Sunday, speaking of faith, reading the words, telling others what it meant to believe. But something was missing, something no one could see. And when the moment came, the ones who truly believed were gone, and he was left behind in the silence of his own church.
The morning sun comes through the glass, colors on the floor. The pastor walks through silent halls and opens up the door. The sanctuary used to buzz with voices every week, but something in the stillness now feels colder than it should be. Hymnals resting in their place, Bibles left behind, and 1,000 empty seats where souls once filled the line. Empty pews everywhere I see, where the faithful used to sit and pray. Voices gone like the wind through trees, gone before the break of day. I spoke the words but never knew the truth I tried to preach. Now the silence fills this house, and it's finally reaching me. The choir robes still hang in rows, the piano waits to play, but the ones who used to sing the hymns have somehow slipped away. A child's drawing on the wall says Jesus loves us all, and suddenly the words I taught feel heavier than before. All the sermons that I gave, all the prayers I led, but faith was just a story living only in my head. Empty pews everywhere I see, where the faithful used to sit and pray. Voices gone like a passing breeze, gone before the break of day. I spoke the words but never knew the truth I tried to preach. Now the silence fills this house, and it's finally reaching me. God forgive the man I was, a shepherd without sight. I led them through the words of truth, but never saw the light. Now the ones who truly believe are standing in your view, and I'm standing in this quiet church, staring at empty pews, empty pews. and the truth is clear. All the ones with faith are gone. Now the world outside is filled with fear, and the day I feared has come. I preached of grace and saving truth, but never felt it through. Now the silence of this holy place is louder than I knew. Empty pew. And the truth has come too late. Empty pew. And the truth has come too late. Empty pew. Empty pews. Empty pews.
The world tried to make sense of it. Breaking news, emergency broadcasts, voices speaking louder than ever before, but the louder they spoke, the less anyone understood. And deep down, beneath the fear, beneath the confusion, some already knew the truth.
Breaking news on every screen, sirens through the night. Crowds are gathering in the streets, searching for some light. Leaders speaking trembling words no one understands, trying hard to calm the storm that's slipping through their hands. Every nation watching skies, every voice asking why. The world is spinning faster now and no one knows the time. It's a world in chaos, fear in every land. Governments are trembling now, nothing goes as planned. Voices crying through the night, looking for a sign, trying to understand the day the world was left behind. Airports closed and highways jammed, questions fill the air. Families on the television searching everywhere. Some say aliens took them all, some say mass despair. But deep inside 1,000 hearts, they know what happened there. Every prophecy once spoken echoes in their minds. Words they used to laugh about, now harder to deny. It's a world in chaos, fear in every land. Leaders trying desperately to make the people stand. Voices crying through the night, looking for a sign, trying to understand the day the world was left behind. Somewhere in the shadows now, a voice begins to rise, promising a brand new peace to calm the frightened skies. It's a world in chaos, hope is hard to find. Nations searching desperately for someone to define. What happened in a moment's breath that changed all space and time? The day the earth awakened and realized the truth behind.
The voice they once ignored has returned, and now the world is finally listening.
Sirens fade into the night, smoke hangs in the air. Cities trembling in the dark, panic everywhere. Then a whisper rides the wind through the broken world. A voice once heard before the day the sky was torn and curled. Warning comes again tonight, through fear and through the flame. A call that once was ignored, now no one dares to blame. The voice returns, calling through the storm, speaking to every land. More is coming, more than you can stand. Turn your hearts while time remains. Do not turn away. The days ahead will shake the world far beyond today. People stop and listen now, fear inside their eyes, remembering the ones who spoke of truths they once denied. Every word they laughed about now echoes in their mind. The warning they once pushed aside is harder to deny. The voice that once was mocked now sounds so clear and near. A final call for those who stand in doubt and trembling fear. The voice returns, calling through the storm, speaking to every land. More is coming to the earth, more than you can stand. Turn your hearts while time remains. Do not turn away. The days ahead will shake the world far beyond today. Mercy still is calling you.
The fear didn't last forever. It never does. Because when the world is desperate, it will accept anything that promises peace. Leaders rose with the answers, systems were in place, and order began to return. But peace can come with a price. And this time, the cost was everything.
Screens are glowing through the night, leaders speaking calm, promising a brand new world where every heart is safe from harm. A system built for unity, for peace across the land. But every soul must choose a side to take the offered hand. They say it's for protection, they say it's for control, a simple mark of loyalty to save the fragile world. Take the mark to take the mark. Crowds are standing in long lines, scanning hands and skin. Some are trembling quietly before they step within. A mother holding hungry eyes, a father lost in thought. How much of truth can someone lose before their soul is bought? They say the world is safer now. They say the war is done, but chains are often hidden in the promise of the sun. Take the mark, join the new design. Safety for your life. Food to eat and doors that open in a world of fear and strife. But a quiet voice is whispering deep inside the dark. Your soul will bear the cost if you choose to take the mark. Some will walk away in faith, though the road grows hard and long, choosing truth above their fear, though the world says they are wrong. Take the mark, the world demands. Bow before the throne, or stand alone in truth and faith with nothing but your soul to roll. Standing in the dust, one easy, one so stark. Eternity is written in the choice to take the mark.
The world grew darker, but not every light went out. In the silence, in the shadows, hearts began to turn, not in crowds, not in comfort, but in quiet places where truth could finally be heard. And even in the ashes, faith was still alive.
The city's burning, silent smoke. The streets are cold and gray. Voices once so loud with pride have slowly slipped away. But in the shadows whispers rise, where frightened hearts have met. A spark of faith returning now, the world cannot forget. They gather in the quiet dark, no lights, no songs out loud, just trembling hands and hopeful eyes away from every crowd. Faith in ashes, rising slow like fire in the night. Hope is growing where the world has lost its guiding light. Though the cost may be our lives and danger fills the air, faith in ashes still survives in whispered hidden prayer. A man who once would laugh at God now bows his head in tears, remembering the words he heard and mocked for all those years. Now every breath becomes a prayer, every step a fight, follow truth in secret paths far from the watching eyes. They know the cost of standing now, they know the risk they bear, but truth is stronger than the fear that lingers everywhere. Faith in ashes, rising slow like fire in the night. Hope is growing where the world has lost its guiding light. Though the cost may be our lives and danger fills the air, faith in ashes still survives in whispered hidden prayer. No church is filled with shining lights, no crowds to sing aloud, just scattered hearts across the earth who will not bow to the crowd. Faith in ashes, burning bright though darkness covers all. Even in the broken world, the faithful hear his call. Though the road ahead is hard and shadows fill the air, faith in ashes still will rise through every whispered prayer.
The world believed it was in control. Armies gathered, leaders spoke, power rose from the earth. But no kingdom of man can stand against heaven. The warnings were given, the signs were seen, and now the moment had come. What was once ignored could no longer be denied.
The earth is trembling under fear, the nations rage and flame. Armies gather in the dust, all marching in one main.
Kings and rulers raise their flags beneath the darkened sky. It's something greater waits above, beyond a human eye.
The warnings once ignored now echo through the land. The final hour rising, no one can withstand. When the sky breaks open wide and heaven fills the air, every throne and crown of earth will crumble in despair. Every voice that mocked the truth will finally realize no power stands against the King. When the sky breathes, the faithful hiding in the dark still whisper prayers at night, holding on through fear and pain, for justice and for light.
All artists shout their victory
And boast of human might, they do not see the glory waiting just beyond this sight. Earth begins to shake again. The storm begins to wear, and every heart will face the truth. When the silent heavens break, when the sky breaks open wide and heaven fills the air, every throne and crown of earth will crumble in despair. Every voice that mocked the truth will finally realize no power stands against the King. When the sky breaks, lightning splits the darkened clouds, a trumpet shakes the ground, and every eye across the earth will hear the final sound. When the sky breaks open wide, glory floods the land. Every knee will bow at last before the sovereign hand. The war of pride and truths will end before eternal light, and heaven's King will claim the earth. When the sky breaks, when the sky breaks.
And then the storm was gone. The fear, the pain, the waiting, all passed away. What remained was what had always been promised: a world restored, a light that never fades, and peace that will never be taken again.
The storms are past, the skies are clear, the darkness fades away. The earth awakens slowly now to greet a brand new day. No more fear and whispered prayers, no more tears to hide. The light of heaven fills the world where hope refused to die. Through the fire and the night, faith was holding on. Now the dawn of mercy rises like the morning sun. A new beginning, life restored beyond the pain we knew. We believe we kept the faith, and every promise proved true. Hope beyond destruction's flame, love that never bends. We will never turn away from the God who saved us in the end. Hands once trembling now are strong, hearts once broken sing. Every road that led through sorrow led us to the King. The world that stood in shattered dust now stands in heaven's grace, and joy replaces every tear on every waiting face. Through the ashes of the past, faith was standing still, and now the song of endless life rises from the hill. A new beginning, the broken world made new. Every heart that held a faith now sees the promise through. Hope beyond destruction's flame forever will remain. We will never turn away from the God who broke our chains. A new beginning, a world made whole again.
For God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. John 3:16. If you don't know Jesus as your Savior, accept him now, before it is too late.